Hinaan ko lang yung volume. Hello, 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 hello. Wala namang echo, no? Okay. So, let's start. So, our topic, tapos na tayo dito. So, let's start with Module 1, no? Introduction to Corporate Finance. So, what are the key concepts and skills that must be learned here? First is to know the basic types of financial management decisions and the role of the financial manager. Two, know the financial implications of the various forms of business or organization. Three, know the goal of financial management. Four, understand the conflicts and interests that can arise between owners and managers. Bibilisan ko na. And five, understand the various regulations that firms face. So here are the questions, no, or the topics to be discussed. Yung isa pa ba? Ayun. So what is corporate finance? The corporate firms, the importance of cash flows, the goal of financial management, the agency problem, and the control of the corporation, and lastly, regulation. So corporate finance, in a nutshell, answers these three questions. What long-term investments should the firm choose? How should the firm raise funds for the selected investments? And third, how should short-term assets be managed and financed? So doon lang siya umiikot, no? Management, investment, no? And selection. So you're already familiar with the balance sheet model, no, consisting of the current and fixed assets. And then for the investors, it's all about the current liabilities, non-current liabilities, and shareholders' equity. Together, they are asset equals liabilities plus equity. So that's the balance sheet. Yeah. No? So ito yung mga detail which was already discussed probably in your accounting and in your finance one. Yeah. So this certain gap between the current assets and the current liabilities is considered as the net working capital. It is how should short-term assets be managed and financed. So we're not here to debate on what are the current assets, though I can provide you with a recording on that just to refresh your mind. No? So the financial manager is his goal or her goal is to select value creating projects. When we say value, it's more about what? Yeah, no? More of profit and sometimes beyond the monetary earnings. Uh, Branding as well is included, but focusing more on the monetary value. Number two, making smart financing decisions. So those are the roles, the main roles of a financial manager. Uh, so org chart, you're all familiar with this. So this is more on the finance side. Usually, hindi naman ganito yung agreements or chart. Usually, the board of directors and the COO, CFO, CIO, CMO, they're in somewhat equal ranks. No? Dito, medyo lamang lang ng konti si COO compared to CFO. But nonetheless, it's similar. No? And then we have the treasurer and the controller. So, yung controller usually more on the accounting and the business analysis side of things, whereas the treasurer is a combination of accounting and finance. Okay. So, the corporate form of business is the standard. No? So, continuation with our entrep development a while ago. So, it's the most common form of large corporations. It's easier to raise huge amounts of money. What many businesses are there? So yan, sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation. Sir, wala yung ano, no, yung cooperative. Cooperative is more common in the Philippines. In the other countries, it's more of the three. Ayan. So na-discuss na naman na natin yung comparison between the corporation. So the shares can be easily exchanged, and in the partnership, you're constrained to your partner. Voting rights, so again, 1:1 for the, sorry, each share gets one vote. So if you have a lot of shares, you have a plurality, ano na ako, plurality of votes. No? And then for partnership, may voting rights naman sila. No? So again, this is one of the main concerns with taxation. It's double taxation both on the corporate and personal level. And then partnerships, they only pay taxes upon distribution. Reinvestment and dividend payout, so broad latitude, and then all net cash flow is distributed to partners. Liability, so limited liability. So yung sample ko kanina, no? Hindi ka basta-basta makukulong porket may utang yung corporation. Whereas partners, no, they may have unlimited liability. Anything that can be taken away from them is subject to confiscation. And continuity, technically, the corporation is immortal. Partnership, when one of the partners dies or wants to end the partnership, then it's over. Parang ano lang, no? Parang romance lang siya. Kung gusto na mag-break, break lang. So importance of the cash flow, parang baliktad yung arrow. Okay. So the financial market, no? So there is securities involved, and then the firm invests, no, in various assets in the form of investment. Investment being one of the assets. And then, saan ba manggagaling yun? No? It can be cash flow from the firm, and then they also pay taxes from whatever they earn from the government. Medyo mukhang complicated lang yung drawing, but understandable naman siya. In the four financial statements, most accountants or people will consider the cash flow statement as the most important. Surprisingly, not the ako nung una, no, when I start studying, I was assuming it's the comprehensive income, but in reality, it's the cash flow. And then whatever dividends and debt payments goes to the financial market. So may ikot siya. Para siyang circular flow model, indirect version. Ayan. Ultimately, the firm must be a cash-generating activity. Wala naman sigurong gustong malugi. We want to have the company earning as much money as possible to attract investors. The cash flows from the firm must exceed the cash flow from the financial markets. Here are the goals. So ano ba yung correct goal ng financial management according to your research?
I think they would focus more on shareholder.
Shareholder wealth? Naka-highlight ba, sir? Yeah, yun yung napili ko. So let's see. Ayan. Maximizing profit, balikan natin. Maximize profit is not the suitable goals. Because profits, pwede naman, no? Pwede mo ibaba yung gastos. But that's not. No? Profits are not cash flows. No? So that's one of the myths debunked. And risk is not taken into account. No? So if you want higher profits, you take higher risks. Minimizing cost is not a suitable goal because minimizing cost may increase current profits but future well-being may be affected. So binaba mo yung presyo and it will affect your operations. Maximizing market share. If you have many competitors, it's difficult to overcome. So you have to spend a lot in market penetration strategies. Hello, Strama. Mhm. Now, having a large market share may not translate into higher profits if the firm cannot increase revenue much more by increasing prices. So the answer is this is the right goal of finance. Kaya malaki rin ang pressure sa mga company to keep earning and earning. Ang nakikinabang naman is not really the employees in the majority of times. It's the shareholders. Diba? Hindi naman tumataas yung sweldo ng mga tao. It's the shareholders earning more because they taking risk into consideration as well as the impact of future cash flows on the firm's actions. An investment may promise high returns, but if the risks involved are too high, then the investment may not be viable. So the agency problem, ayan, no? Ano ba yung principle na sinasabi? Balik tayo sa one, no? Financial management one.
Wait, yung sinasabi sa principle.
Yeah, yun nasa slide. When you say principal, siya yung usually nagpapatakbo ng company, the one in charge. So segue lang ako ng konti. No? Let's say for the principal architect, it's the boss of the architectural firm. Stockholders, so here in this case, the principal is the stockholders. They can hire someone to run the company. Now, the problem here is the conflict of interest. It will affect the relationship dynamics between the principal and agent. Maganda sana may magkaroon ng research dito. Pero tapos ka na eh. So, okay na yan. Maybe in the future. Managerial goals. Ayan, no? Again, this is another overlap, no? Managerial goals may be different from shareholder goals. Increased growth may not be equivalent to increased shareholder wealth. So the shareholders will focus more on the shareholder wealth rather than the size of the company. Managerial compensation. So usually, di ba, naririnig natin yung mga $1 CEO, yung mga walang income. So it depends on the discussion or the negotiation of the manager. The incentives need to be structured carefully to make sure that they achieve their intended goal. Corporate control. The threat of takeover may result in better management. Di ba? Nanonood ka ba ng mga Korean novela, Miss Leo? Hindi na. Pero dati, di ba, yun yung mga masasayang eksena. Yung mga may hostile takeover, no? Yeah. And other stakeholders. Patapos na tayo. So regulation, though this does not really count now because this is the American setting, pero may similarities naman yung US with the Philippines. So each country has its own securities acts to govern the operations of securities markets in relation to the trading of securities, issuance of new securities, and corporate disclosure and insider trading. So you can focus on that in the future if you want. Yung sa Barnes-Oxley, this is US law. So, trying to ask your lawyer friends or relatives kung may equivalent pa sa Philippines nung sa Barnes. Sarbanes. So, Sarbanes. Hindi ko masabi. Oxley Act. Or Sarbanes ba yan? Sarbanes. And the last part, no, the corporate governance. If you're planning to take up a Master of Business Administration in the future, may corporate governance subjects. Hello? Diyan lang. Magandang subject si corporate governance. So, if you're going to take an MBA in the future, but usually if you
SGB. Sa
Ano?
SGB po.
ano SDB,
Meron po ba or you only focus on account data?
ano kasi to eh, all-encompassing naman to, pero identify siya usually sa finance, sa management. So, corporate governance relates to the rights and responsibilities of various stakeholders in the firm. So, usually may mga tao na naging specialty nito sa MBA. But to be able to do so, you need more experiences, no, and at least some promotions to do so. A firm with good corporate governance will respect the rights of the shareholders and other stakeholders, ensure that the board of directors represent the best interests of shareholders. Now, what's sad here is represent the best interests of shareholders, not the customers or the employees. And ito yung hinahabol kasi ngayon, no? Digital corporate governance, operation in transparency. So tapos na tayo. Diba? What are the 3 basic questions? No, nasagutan mo na yata to. Diba? So, what are the 3 major forms? And what is the goal of financial management? Ayan. So, mga ano lang naman siya. Bye-bye. No? Habulin natin yung ano, yung mga next lesson.
Pwede mo i-post ko sa Google Class.
Magre-record ba siya? Mag-ano siya?
Pag nakuha na
May YouTube naman ako kasi, pero i-upload ko sa YouTube to, naka-private. So, bibigay ko sa iyo yung link.
Okay, sir.
Okay, baka ikulong pa sa hotel yung aso mo.